Hello. Oh man. Okay, I need to work on the lighting. Just a second. I'll be right back. Boom. Much better. Much better. Hello. My name is Eric Normand. Okay, yeah, I'm just checking out my nice lighting and it looks pretty good. Okay. So, I am working on a little service for doing uh, coupons or some other message. It might not be coupons, but something about you land on the web page, it checks your IP, figures out where you are, and then shows you a message. I would use it for showing a coupon code, so that if you're in a different country, the buying power of your currency might not be as high. So I want to give you a little discount. Average salaries might not be that high, whatever it is. And so that doesn't exist like as a global service. It seems like some people roll their own. I've rolled my own before, and so I want to put that into a service that I could, sell maybe. Uh, so let's get started. This is over here. This is what I've got so far. It's a script that runs. If you look over here, it runs. I just put it at the bottom of the page. It loads a script called Geo Banner, and that one, it gets loaded over here. And see, it's a very simple API endpoint, and what it does is it figures out the IP address, looks up in the Geolite2 database what country that's assigned to, and then it just fills out this script. This is a function that generates this script, and basically it just puts in the flag and the country name. I want to make it more sophisticated than this. I just wanted to get something working. And notice it just creates a div, and then it puts that div as the first child. The div is, that's it. It just makes a div. There's no styling or anything on it. And all of this is hard coded here. See, the coupon code is just, get out of here. The coupon code is just this. Hello US, it's in here. If you don't have a coupon code, it won't even load the banner. What I want to do today, it's a lot of work to be done on this, especially to make it a real product. But what I want to do today is to get it working so that if you've right now, every time you load a page on the site, it will have to make a request to the server and load this script. And if you're on mobile, that's not a great experience. It has to verify your IP address every time. It's going to put more strain on the server than necessary. Usually, someone is not traveling between countries that quickly, so you could just have a simple cache policy like every the first request will save a thing, and that'll last for the whole hour, right? And so then every hour, if you make a new request, yeah, it'll make a request. But that's at least limiting it so you don't get this, unlimited number of requests per hour. Oh, let me close all these guys up. All right. So let's go back to the index. What I want to do is load this dynamically, this script. And I looked up how to do that. It's actually quite nice. So like right now, if I was, selling this service, I would tell someone, here, drop this script tag, of course, with the host name and everything. Drop this script tag on your page. It'll just work, right? But I want to change that script tag to be actually a little bit of JavaScript, a few lines like this that will check local storage, and maybe if there's nothing in local storage or if it's old, then it'll load the script. So let's do that now. Right, so I'm going to comment this out. Right, and then I'm going to make a new script tag. And this one is going to look like this. It's going to do var script equals document.create element script. I don't need an onload because the script that it loads is going to do everything. And luckily right now it's just going to be the same one. So I can do that. And then document.head.append child script. Okay. So this is fine now, and I'm going to reload just to make sure it works. Okay, so it didn't work. Didn't seem to work. Gotta get this. Where is that thing? Here we go. Text content did not match var script. Unexpected token. Oh, you know what? It's probably just confused by. Wait, what is the ampersand? I don't have an ampersand in there. I don't know what it's doing, but I suspect that one of the problems is that it's not text-like, it's more script, it's more code-like. Let's try it. Refresh this. No, still didn't work. Text content did not match. Oh, I see. Aha. Well, there you go. That's one of the problems. The quote is because it is being escaped on the server. So I'm that trick. Yeah. This is one of those things where now I'm wondering what I would have to tell someone. I'm thinking of a client. I shouldn't think of a client right now. I should just get it working. So we need, there's like a thing. There's a thing. Dangerous HTML, right? There. This is a thing to avoid. It looks crazy because you have to avoid. Sorry, I'm talking and thinking at the same time. You're trying to avoid the problem of cross-site scripting attacks where someone can put a malicious script or something in your code there, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do, is put a script in. It's not a malicious script, but it won't get escaped if you do that. No, it's different. HTML. I forgot that. Boom. Okay, it works again. So this is dynamically, I'm going to reformat it again. It's dynamically creating a script tag and adding it to the end of the head of the document. I can do script.defer equals true. I think that should work. And you know, that just makes sure that it doesn't get loaded inline and slow down the loading of the page. We can work on that later. I'm just glad it's working now. Now I need to make it conditional. So we need to see if we can look in local storage and get something at a key that we set and check if it exists. If it exists, we just load it. If it doesn't, we have to make the server request. So here we go. Let's do it. So we gotta check if window and window.local storage and window.local storage. Oh man, gotta check that. Local storage. So local storage is an API that comes in the browser, and it lets you store stuff like locally in the browser's memory. And you just has a simple API like this, get item. So I want to do that. So if it has a local storage key in there, I'm gonna do var. I'm just gonna call it M for now. I don't know what it should be called. Local storage dot get item Geo Banner. Okay, and when you do a set item, you can store anything in it. I think any JSON maybe. Let's click on this one. There we go. Oh, a DOM string. What is a DOM string? 16-bit. Oh, it's only. Oh, I see. You have to encode the JSON yourself. That's fine. I'm gonna get the item out of there. And now it might not exist. So let's do the case where it doesn't exist. If not M, then we're gonna load the script. And we'll assume that the script is going to do all of the local storage stuff, like save it. All right, so that's that case. Now we have an else case. So if it does exist, what is going to be in there? So yeah, this is one of those cases where I wish we had a better conditional, but maybe. So look, I'm gonna do it like this because we have to do this also if it's old, if it's more than an hour old. We'll figure that out later. So if we have an M there, we're gonna read it as JSON. JSON.parse M. Okay, now it's JSON. And then we're going to, so let's see. This does we'll probably do something like this. Very similar to this. So I'm just going to copy paste it. Right now I'm more focused on just getting it working. I can figure out the details later. It would be nice if I already had all the details and I could just do it once, but I can't. So I'm just going to get the message out of there and save it here. So we'll do m.message. Document.body insert before. Okay. So right now, I should be able to reload and it should still work because I'm not ever set. Oh no, it didn't work. Well, let's see. Unexpected end of input. that even mean? So it doesn't parse. Oh, it needs a closing there. See, does that fix it? Let me reload. Uh-oh. Now what? I saw it. It blinked on there. There it is. Let me reload again just to check. Cool. Thank y'all for watching. Looks like there's 4 people right now. Just say hello in the chat so I know who you are. Okay. Now we have this basic structure. If I go in to my Geo Banner, I can set the message right here. So instead of just setting it right on the inner HTML, I'm going to do an M and then do equals. There might be a problem with using a var like this at the top level. Oops. What did I do? Oh, right. I'm so used to another editor that when you do a kill, it actually copies it. Okay. That's there. That's equals to M. And then I'm going to insert it. And then before I get out of there, I'm going to do window.local. I should check. Just be a good citizen. If window and window.local storage, because some browsers actually don't have local storage. So there you go. We're going to do window.local storage dot set item and Geo Banner. Message is M. Okay, but then we need to JSON stringify. JSON.stringify. Okay. And I want to just know, here. I'm just going to do a console.log. So no local storage. Okay. And then console.log. Yes, local storage. That way I know every time I reload if it's getting it from where it's getting it from. All right, let's, oops, what the wrong keystroke. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna reload. No local storage. Okay, now if I reload, yes, local storage. So it shouldn't have work request to get this banner. That is cool. That is cool. So, oh, hey Hassan, how are you doing? Where are you today? What country are you in? All right. No, that was pretty easy. I want to add the date now. So it's more than just whether it exists or not. It'll expire after 1 hour. So we can add the date here. Right, so we need, I like to do the time. Call it time. And boom, new date dot get time. Boom. All right. So now I'm setting the time here, but of course the time is not set over here. So I want to set the time. I want to check the time. So now you see where I'm at now. I've got this, like, I'm deeply nested. It has to have local storage and M can exist before I do this. And I don't want that to be the case. I want this to be, I want this to be called if they don't have Windows, if they don't have local storage, right? So I'm gonna have to make this a better conditional and figure that out a little bit at a time. But for right now, I'm going to just put it in here. If m dot date and m dot, or sorry, it's called time, m dot time is, oh, is this in milliseconds? Might be in milliseconds. Oh, hey, in Berlin. That's cool. New date dot get time, but then plus 1 hour. Oh, wait, which one is it? Date math. I want to subtract them and know if it's an hour. So let's subtract them. This one should obviously be bigger. The new time, like right now. So boom, let's put a minus sign. Okay, so if this is greater than 1 hour, greater than, and 1 hour is going to be 360 seconds times 1,000 milliseconds. But you know what I'm going to do for this development time? I'm going to change it from 1 hour to 1 minute. Because if it's an hour, I'm going to have to wait a long time. But oh, that's 6 seconds, isn't it? Yeah, 6 seconds. Actually, 6 seconds sounds really good. I can reload it faster than 6 seconds. So that's perfect. Okay, so if it's greater than 6 seconds, then what am I going to do? I'm going to load the script again anyway. So here we go. You see what I mean? I'm repeating this code to, but I get to put this here, old local storage, and I'll put this one down here, and the else. All right, now reload, check my console. Console says yes, local storage. Reload again. Yes, local storage. Okay. This is where I'm going to wait 6 seconds just in case it works, because I might have to start debugging. Okay, I'm going to start debugging. I'm going to console log. Can y'all hear this fan kicking in? Obviously, JavaScript stuff. It's the video. I don't know what to do about that. I'm going to console log that. I'm going to console log this. Boom. And you know what? I might as well console log m. Just see the whole thing. Okay. Let's reload. Now I should be able to see all that. Uh-oh. Missed a paren. Need one here. There we go. Okay, not a number. Okay, false. Yes. So, not a number was my, this one. Ah, I see. So I need a thing m dot, oh man, how do you tell if a thing is not a number? That's the problem I've got right now. So let's do this. M dot, but see, I said, does m dot time exist? if m.time doesn't exist, I need to do this one. Okay, if not m.time, I had the logic wrong. Let's reload. There we go. Now it says it's old, still loaded. Now I'm waiting 6 seconds. Do. Old. Okay, but it has it now. It has the time. Wait 6 seconds. Old. But I'm going to do fast now. Yes. Okay. So it looks like if I do it fast enough, it's gonna, yeah, it works. So I can change this from 6,000 to, I'm gonna multiply it out. It's gonna be 1,000 milliseconds times 60 seconds in a minute times 60 seconds in an hour. There we go. So that's going to be 1 hour. So now if I reload, even if I reload slowly, it should never reload until an hour passes. All right. I can get rid of these console logs. Maybe I'll keep that one. I don't like my logic. I'm duplicating this loading. So I need to do it much more. Like there's only one case where I actually do it, right? Where I actually load the from local storage. So I need to make that one thing, and then everything else is like an else that goes on the other side. So let's move this around. And it's actually doing pretty good with the indentation. Pretty good. It's not perfect, even though it's in a string. But I think I'm going to move it out of here so I get better editor support. I'm just going to put it in my resources directory. And it's going to be called Geo Banner script.js. And this will be, you know, I imagine in the future, if I have a customer, this is what I will tell them to paste on their page. I want it to be short and like maybe even minified, so it's just like this little thing that they don't even understand. Okay, so I need to have it structured more like this, where I have like if and some big thing, then if all of it's good, meaning I had a local storage and it was recent and you know all that, then I put this in here. Else, that means I don't have a local storage, or the JSON wasn't there, or it didn't parse, or whatever, then I load the script, which will be this. Okay, so there's really only two cases, but I need to structure this conditional so that it works. And yeah, this is weird. It should move over here. This ... Why isn't this working? Did I miss a... Oh, I did. Okay, so let's just say 1. Boom. All right, I just put that in there so it would parse. So there's a lot to put in here. So what I'm going to do is make a function. And it's called get m. Like I said, I don't know what to call it right now. And it's going to return null if it, or maybe even undefined, I don't know. It's going to return something that's falsy. And if it's If it's falsy, then this will work. So I'll just do like this. I'll do var m equals get m. And then I'll put m here. There you go. And I can easily make m do all these conditions because I can return early from this function. Okay, so I'm just going to start. If not window, return. Okay. If not window dot local storage, return. Okay, so now we have that local storage. So we're going to do window dot local storage dot get item, and it's called Geo Banner. Okay. If not m, so it doesn't exist, return. All right, so it exists, but we don't know if it parses right. So we're going to do json.parse m, and that'll make a new, I'll just assign it to m. But this thing, I think, will throw an exception if it doesn't parse. Let's try that. I believe it does, and I don't want to look up the docs. I have a functioning thing here. So like, what if I do this? Yeah, it throws an error. So I'm just gonna do a try and catch. Oops, that was a fail. Okay, and it's just gonna be an E. I'm just gonna totally ignore it. Return, just return. That happens. Okay. Right. And now I'm going to do if not m dot time, there's no time, I'm going to return. If there's no message, I'll return. Why not? To do, I might check if it's a number. If m of m dot time equals number. Did y'all lose me? You over here? You're there? Yeah, cool. It's crazy. I just upgraded my internet, and I'm sorry it's not streaming well. Okay, if it doesn't equal a number, I'm just being really cautious now. Maybe too cautious. Return. And if it's an m is nan, because nan is a number, not a number is a number. It's dumb. Return. All right, we're ready. We're ready. We got to do this comparison here. So this one. If new date dot get time that is greater than that, we're going to return. All right, now we can return m. Does that look right? I think it's right. We'll see. And let me get rid of this. So all of that stuff is now in this function that's just kind of checking quickly and returning early if anything is wrong. And it only returns m if it's old. If it's new, right? If it's old, so if this difference is greater than 60 minutes, it's going to return undefined. So now if we have an m, we're going to set the message. Otherwise, we're going to install. It's kind of long, but it looks cool. It looks like it'll work. Let's see what we're gonna what this will do. Oh wait, I need to put that. I need to install it. This is wrong. Okay. Where is it? Index. clear this and reload. Okay, and I need to check the network for Geo Banner. Okay, so it's working. It's loading the banner, but it's not making a request to the G. Okay, and I can change this number. Remember, it was 600 before. That gives me 6,000. It gives me 6 seconds. So if I reload it after 6 seconds, now see, it should make the request. So I'm going to wait a little bit. Well, it wasn't long enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yes, made the request. Now if I go again though, real fast, nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna undo that. So there we go. We have 1 hour time there, and boom, that's basically where I wanted to get to today. Just to avoid that extra request on every page load. You know, just as a courtesy to the viewer, there's probably a way to minify this so that it's not so big, I guess. I think that's a problem where you have to give this to somebody to paste into their page, and they're going to look at it and say that's actually quite big. But we'll figure that out later. It works. That's what's important. Right, and so this one, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. I think the next step would be to be able to customize the message. So the message would have like some kind of template format, and then we would apply that format on the server before sending it over. Yeah, maybe we could even have, I'm just coming up with ideas. We could have this be a function so that you could set the time, right? What is the timeout on it? That kind of thing. Maybe we could even set the time. No, we couldn't set the time on the server. This has to run in the browser. Although you could make it like in this script, instead of setting the time of now, which is what it's doing right now, it's going to set the time when it expires. So then you could do it on the server. And then this would have a much simpler logic. It would just say, is it greater than 0? Or, is this greater than that? That might be a good idea. Let's do that. So I could make this expire on the server by, look out. I hate stuff that pops up in front of what you're doing. All right, so then I would add that number to it. And this one would just do, is now greater than the time. I think that should work. Okay, let's reload. Of course, the first time it's going to be much later. But now let's wait 6 seconds. I don't know. Let's wait some time. Yeah, that's working. So now that means that we could set this like as a parameter here. So cache time, we could put it here. Cache time. And now when we call it Banner.js coupon, cache time. There we go. And yeah, I think that it's getting there. That was an easy change. I don't want to work on it anymore today. I think that was a good amount. I'm either thinking to start working on the template thing next, or to even move it to its own domain and have its own system, we're going to have, you know, if we turn it into a service, it's going to have like users and stuff like that, which I'm interested in exploring. I've never done that with Next, so I want to see how that might work. Database, stuff like that. Never done that with Next, so it's really new for me, which is kind of why I'm thinking I don't want to do that right now. I would rather get the coupons working on my own site and just have it on its own domain, but have it work, you know, with the coupons that I want to set up for my courses, and just hard code it, basically, which would, you know, that would be okay. And then I just paste that script onto into Podia, which is where I sell my courses, just like you would paste in an analytics script or something. They often allow you to do that. It'll get run on every page, and I'll be able to put that banner up at the top. Something unobtrusive. Oh, I'll probably want to be able to close it. You know, close it and like remember not to show it again. That's a thing to do. Could do that right now. All right, let's do that right now. Let's put that. Ooh, it's gotta be. All right, we need an X in that thing. So we'll go in here to the M that we set. Oh, for now, I'm just gonna put it somewhere. Excuse me. All right. Let's just put an X here. It'll be a link. href equals nowhere. And it's gonna have an ID. Oh, see, now we're talking about. Let's just make it an on-click. On-click equals X. Let's just get started with something. All right, now this is where the cache is going to start defeating me, because I can't change it quickly. I have to wait an hour. So I need to do something else where I'm just going to put a line right here, remove me. It's going to return M. No, not return M. I want to always return null. That's what I want. Can I do that? Always return null. There we go. Now it should always load. Yeah, it's always loading. All right, go back to console. Oh, but of course, why isn't it showing? Unexpected token. Right, I'm not done. Boom. Boom. Geo Banner here. Why is that an unexpected token? You can't have that in a string? Oh, I see. Never mind. I'm using double quotes. Should be single quotes. I thought it's the hash mark. Boom. All right. So I have an X there, and I can click it. It doesn't do anything. So let's do console.log. Just to see. load. Oh, it's not working. My on click. What did I do? Meant to put a slash. I put a backtick. Unexpected identifier. What is the unexpected identifier? Do I need a double? I'm in strings inside strings over here. This is the big problem with generating JavaScript inside of JavaScript. All right, now it should work. There we go. All right. What I really just want to do is close this div toolbar and set a thing on local storage that will not show it again. Okay. So let's check it out. How can we do that? Let's get rid of this. How do we close the toolbar? It's called div toolbar. Shouldn't really be called a toolbar, but okay. How do you remove an element? JavaScript remove DOM element. Thank y'all for still watching. Can you not hear my voice? Oh, I should have. Seems to be working. Is it choppy or something? I don't know. This setup, I gotta figure it out. You can hear that, right? Child node.remove. Oh, that's easy. Div toolbar.remove. All right, let's try that. I don't like to get too far. Yeah, that worked. I don't like to code it all and then find out that something I did at the beginning doesn't really work and I'm trying to debug it. All right, the other thing we want to do is window.local storage. So we got to get the existing thing and set the new one. So I'm going to make a little function for that. Function set Geo Banner. I'm going to do both. So this one is going to do this part. Might as well do a get Geo Banner. Oh, right. It's going to have the message, time, function get Geo Banner. All right, I'm gonna do it just like I did before. If not window, return empty. If not window.local storage, return empty. I don't know if this is the best way, but I'm doing it this way. Var m equals, it's going to be a get item on this. If not m, okay, maybe I'm talking too soft. All right, now we're going to do that same thing where I check and try to parse it as JSON. I'm being very careful here. I'm realizing how careful I'm being with all my code right now, which is fine. Sometimes, you know, you try to find a trick that will work, and it's fun, but it was kind of a waste of time. All right, so this is the parse, and if it parses, then we'll just return it. All right, so that's get, that's set. You know, I'm just going to make this m and not have the different message and time. It's just going to stringify m. So now we can pass that as a whatever we want. And so now I have a thing where I can do here. I can do it right here. Set Geo Banner. Right, and I'll just put up to here. Okay, I'm glad it's not a problem with my audio though. That's what it sounds like you're telling me. It's not my audio. All right. So I'm setting the Geo Banner there, but in here, I want to update. So I need to update Geo Banner. Function update Geo Banner. By the time they click it, I should already have the m set. So this is going to be really simple. It's going to do var m equals get Geo Banner. I'm going to update a key value m k equals v. Then set Geo Banner m. Right, so then that lets me assign a new thing to it. Update Geo Banner hide true. Okay, I did that because I want this on click to be kind of short, and because, you know, it's inside the HTML. I don't want to have to do the whole thing of like, I mean, I guess I could make the element here, do a create element and add it to it. But I don't feel like doing that right now. I might do that later. Right now I'm just setting this Geo Banner. There's no hide here. Yeah, okay, that's good. Now if I go here, I'm going to make it so that I'm always returning false now, returning null. But I want to return a thing to say don't load the script. Right? So right now it's m. I want to do something like if m dot hide. What did I call it? Yeah, m dot hide. Then just you're done. Do nothing. If not m dot hide, let's do that. not m.hide. We're going to do this. So don't even show it if m.hide is true. All right, let's try this. I feel like I'm a little too far. I'm going to have to go back and debug. Okay, is m.hide? Oh, no, there it is. All right, so it's loaded. It's actually in local storage. It's not hitting the network. Shouldn't be, right? It's not hitting the network. And so now when I click the X, it hides it. And when I reload, it should stay hidden. Ooh, it did not. I need to print M. I don't know if it's actually working. Okay, so M is not set here. Oh, I know what the problem is. No? No, maybe I don't. Okay, there's M. When I click on that, let's see, window.local storage.get item Geo Banner. It didn't actually save the hide equals true. Should have. Oh wait, this script never loaded. Window.local storage dot set item Geo Banner. Sorry, the new script never loaded, I just realized. All right. Should be gone. Alrighty, there it is. It made a network request. Yes. So now it has the new script. When I hit X, unexpected end of input. What are you talking about? End of input? I did not escape. Okay. I don't think it'll work because I need to get rid of this. All right, now reload. All right. Gone. Reload. Haha, hide equals true, and it's not showing up. Ah, I got it. Oh wait, the application tab shows the local storage? Oh, there it is. And can I modify it from here? Yes, delete. Oh, that's nice. I don't have to print it every time. Oh, and it even parses it as JSON, it looks like. Ooh, that's cool. Nice. It's not well designed, this banner, as you can see. But boom, delete. Let's try it again. This X is not very good. I just want to make sure that it doesn't cause a bunch of annoyance so someone could get rid of it if they're not ready. There we go. Well, there you go. It's pretty good. And then after an hour, it should reload. And the problem I see with that is when it reloads, it's going to set it again to hide equals false. You know, hide is not going to be in there. So we need to, the last thing I'll do, because it's running long now, it's over an hour. I'm going to have to do an update Geo Banner, and instead of a KV, I'm going to do a map, and I'm going to merge it. I mean, let's just do it like this. Object.assign mmap. Okay, so now I can put multiple keys in there. And so this will be update Geo Banner. And it'll maintain the hide state. And I need to put, oh, that'll solve that problem. I won't have to put quotes around there. Hide true. Okay, so I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna return. No, what do I need to do? Yeah, I'm getting confused because now I'm right. I want it to have an old time. Maybe I can edit it here. Is that possible? Go to Geo Banner. Can I edit this time? No, I want to edit the value. So I just need to make this time sometime in the past, right? Not exactly the best thing, but I'm just gonna divide by 10. That should be in the past. Now when I reload it, it should be old. Oh, but it should have the hide equals true, right? Did not take that into account. Right, it needs to look over here. Oh, yeah. Where should it look? Should it be in the browser or should it be on this script? So I feel like it would be good to just skip the whole load. So if m not m.hide, I just want to skip the whole load. Right, I want to do nothing. But I don't know if I have it. I don't have an m down here. Because I need 3 cases, and I'm only giving it 2. All right, I know how to do this, but I am getting tired. It's been an hour, been talking the whole time. So y'all, thanks for watching. Thanks for being there while I figured this out. I'm going to continue on it later, so stick around, see if you can catch the next one. All right, see you later.